Hello, my name is Rebecca Larimer. I am an internationally certified horse trainer and instructor, and today I'm going to be going over the parts of the saddles with you. To begin with, I'm going to start with the Western saddle, which is on Serena right now. So first off, you have the horn, which for this saddle is purely for decoration, although people think that you should hold on to it. It is a great emergency grabber, but overall you shouldn't be having to use it, except some Western saddles. There are different styles. They have a thicker horn that has some rope around it, and it's for cowboys to be able to use for roping and wrap the rope or latigo around the horn to catch cows. Then you have the pommel of the saddle, which helps stop and keep the rider from slipping forward while going up or down hills or quick stops. You have the gullet of the saddle, which is the part that rests on top of the horse's withers or their shoulders. And then here you have the latigo keeper. The latigo is the rope that the cowboys used for catching animals. Then you have your seat of your saddle. There are several different types of seats, just like several different models of saddles. And it is each on individual horse and rider and discipline preferences about what size seat that you need and what type of saddle that you would want. Also, you have the cantle, which is the back of the saddle here. You have the jockey seat flap here. You also have the skirt of the saddle. This has some very nice tooling, as you can tell. There's all sorts of different types of tooling available. Also, this helps balance the saddle, and you're able to lay your packs for, if you're going on trail rides, there's packs that you can lay across the saddle to help carry your water and food. Then you have the flank of the stirrup. This is for your leg to nicely lay across and add some comfort and to protect from sweat, from the horse's sweat, but from your leg. And then you come down, and then you have your stirrup, which your foot is going to nicely rest into and provide some support and stability. So now let's talk about the English saddle. There are several varieties depending on the riding discipline that you choose for the English saddle. This specifically is a dressage saddle. To begin with, we have the pommel, just like in the Western saddle. Then we have the twist, which has different widths depending on what each individual rider's preference is for your crotch to sit on. Then you do have your seats. There's also individual seat sizes as well. The back of the saddle here is the cantle. You also have the panels running along the back and what sits on the horse's back. Then you have the jockey flap, which your upper thighs rest against. And underneath those, you have the D-ring, which helps hold and secure things like a breastplate or martingales. You have your stirrup bar, which holds and keeps the stirrups on. Then you have the stirrup leathers, which run down and connect to the irons for your feet to rest in while as you're riding and to help for support and balance. Here's your leather keeper to help keep that excess flap into place. You also have your knee rolls here, and then the flap of the saddle. And underneath, you have your knee blocks that help block your legs from coming too far forward. There are different sizes of these depending on what individual rider's preferences are. Then you have your billets, which help hold the cinch onto the saddle. Then there are three. Some girths do have three billet straps, and then some have two, and it's on individual trainers and riders' preferences upon which straps are used. I generally like to use the first and the third strap on my English saddles for extra support. And that is the basic overview of the different parts of English and Western saddles.